Every photographer makes mistakes at the first wedding, but being prepared can help you at least prevent some of these mistakes. If you're new to wedding photography or think about getting in the industry, the first mistake new photographers make is not having a shot list. Once the day starts getting going, issues may pop up, timelines might get out of whack, and you may not know how to troubleshoot everything super quick. Ultimately, if that happens, you're going to start missing some key photos. So having a shot list is a good way to refer back to everything so that way you don't miss any of the key moments. When you're building that shot list, you want to go over everything with your couples and make sure that their main priorities are at the top of the list, and then have a second part where all the photos that you're trying to get on the day, whether it's the bouquets, the groom's tie, stuff like that, you want to make sure that that's on the list as well. That way, at the end of the day, if you're starting to miss things, you can always go back and grab them later. The second mistake new photographers make is trying to use too many lenses on the same day. Don't bring 15 lenses to a wedding day. You don't need them. Have a plan for what lenses you want to use at what part of the day, so that way you're not constantly fumbling around and trying to figure out what you want to use. You also don't want to carry everything all day. Take it from me, I've learned the hard way. You'll kill your back, you'll kill your shoulders, and at the end of the day, you're going to hate yourself for doing that. Next up is not bringing enough batteries. Don't be that photographer that doesn't bring enough batteries to a wedding and has to leave because everything is dead. If you're just starting out and you can't afford to buy a bunch of batteries, at least bring chargers. Plug one in when you start changing them out, so that way you don't completely run out by the end of the night. But really, at the end of the day, you don't want to be taking on weddings if you're underprepared in that category as far as gear goes. Make sure you have enough batteries. The fourth mistake new wedding photographers make is not taking photos for the other vendors. The florist, the planner, the DJs, they all put a lot of work in on the day as well to make it amazing as you are, but usually at the end of the day, they don't have much to show for it other than the photos that they've taken on their iPhone to show their clients, and they want professional photos. If you're the photographer that takes a few photos of every vendor and everything that they're doing as well, and you put that in the gallery and then deliver them the gallery, they're going to be the ones that they refer you to. They're going to make sure that you're going to stay top of mind because they know that if you're at another wedding with them, they're going to get even more stuff to use for marketing and to show their other couples. I like to think of weddings as like a sports team. You're all in it together, so if you work as a team, you're going to win as a team. And the final and probably the biggest mistake I see new photographers make is wearing their stress. What I mean by that is when the day starts kind of hitting the fan and the timeline goes to crap and everything feels like the world's kind of falling apart around you, don't show the couple that you're stressed. Be confident. Let them know that, hey, you have their back. And at the end of the day, if you're not stressed, they're going to be a little bit more at ease thinking that, hey, our photographer's got it. He knows what he's doing, or she knows what he's doing. So that way you don't add more stress onto the situation. I promise you, at the end of the day, they're going to remember that more than anything. They're going to say, hey, everything was starting to fall apart, but our photographer at least stepped up and made sure that everything was taken care of. Or vice versa. If you're super stressed out and you just have like a resting bitch face or something like that going on, they're going to see that. And at the end of the day, that's going to be the impression you leave with them. So hopefully that helped. 95% of new photographers make these mistakes. So don't let you be one of that 95%. Be prepared. If you like videos like this, though, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.